In this video, I will be showing you how to cut up a whole chicken. I'll be using it in a recipe later on this evening. But for right now, I'm just going to demonstrate how to cut up a whole chicken. So you want to take the wing off first. Make sure you have a really sharp knife. And get it between those joints. And let the weight of the chicken just fall. And it'll separate just like that. Okay. You want to do both wings the same way. Just find those joints. And there you have it. Okay. And now I want to go ahead and take the leg quarter off. We're going to cut that and find the joint in that too. Like I said, I usually just let the weight of the chicken hang, and it'll help to cut it. Let's find the joint. Okay, and now what we have left is the breast and the backbone. So what I'm going to do now is take the backbone and I'll use my cooking shears and cut through those bones to cut the backbone away from the breast. And it's just that easy. Now you want to go ahead and keep this, put it in the freezer so that you can boil it later to make a nice chicken stock. Okay, so now what we have left are the two breasts. And what I want to do is find the joint in between the breasts. And crack it. And there you have it. Take your knife and just split straight up the middle. So now we have two breasts. And so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut the breast, each breast in two pieces. So take your knife and just kind of score down into your meat. And then I use my cooking shears again and cut straight through that bone. And there you have. Your breast is split in half. Okay. Score down into your breast. Take your shears and cut it in half. And then we're going to go back to our leg and our thigh. And you're going to feel for the joint right in here. Take your knife. And see, open it up and you'll see those two joints there. And then hold your leg and your thigh. And cut straight up. And there's your leg and your thigh. Okay, and we'll do the other leg and thigh the same way. You'll find your joint. Put your knife behind your leg and your thigh and go straight up with your knife. And it's cut. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get these pieces of chicken washed off. And we'll come back later and show you the recipe that I'm going to do with this whole cut up chicken. Hello YouTube family, welcome to Peggy Jo's Kitchen and welcome to my channel. I hope all you guys are doing well today. Today I'm going to be cooking a chicken dish, and the dish is called Greek lemon chicken and potato bake. I'll come back and show you all the ingredients that you'll need to make this dish. Okay, you guys, so these are the ingredients that you'll need to make this dish. Of course, you'll need chicken, and we'll be using a whole cut up chicken. And I'll show you exactly how I cut up my whole chicken in this video. And then we will need white potatoes. These are russet potatoes, and I've cut them in quarters. And I have about 4 potatoes here. You'll need the juice of a lemon. You'll need onion, minced garlic. I'm going to be using crushed pink Himalayan salt, some powdered chicken bouillon, and for our spices, we'll use celery salt, seasoned salt, lemon pepper, garlic pepper, onion powder, cumin, red crushed pepper, some herbs de Provence, some parsley, and Mexican oregano. And what I did with my lemons, earlier on in the week, I bought a bunch of lemons. I came home and I squeezed all the lemons and I put them into ice cube trays. And so I have here in this bowl 2 ice cubes of 2 lemon cubes that are defrosting. And I also made a batch of homemade sofrito. So we'll be putting that in there also. I'll do a separate video to show you exactly how to make this homemade sofrito. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me put some gloves on and I'll come right back. Okay, and I forgot to mention you'll need some type of oil, and I'm going to be using a garlic infused olive oil. So you want to go ahead and get started with your oil first. Let's coat your chicken. All right. So we'll start off with the cracked black pepper. Onion powder, the garlic pepper, lemon pepper, seasoning salt, celery salt. And we'll sprinkle just a little bit of the chicken bouillon powder on the chicken as well. We'll go in with some cumin, crushed pepper, some herbes de Provence, and a little parsley. And I'm using all dried parsley. And with the Mexican oregano, you want to take it in your fingers and kind of massage it, break it up. And that'll release the flavors. Let's go ahead and sprinkle some of that in there. All right, let's go ahead and get our seasonings mixed up on the chicken. All right, now we'll go in with some garlic. And I use 3, I guess, bulbs or cloves of garlic. And then you want to go in with some lemon juice. Give it a good toss. And I forgot to put some salt, so I'm going to go ahead and take my gloves off and put some pink Himalayan salt. And while I have my gloves off, I'm going to put everything else that I think I might need to put on there, which would be a little bit more of the garlic pepper. You don't want to make it too salty. Remember, the chicken bouillon has salt in it. Okay, and so now what I want to do is break up my sofrito cubes, because I also made a batch, like I said, and I put that in ice cube trays and I froze that as well. And that has a real pretty color to it. Like I said, I'll do a video, because there's a lot of ingredients in here, so I don't want to just go ahead and start naming everything. I'll just show you guys one day how to make it. Okay, so you want to go ahead and sprinkle. And I have my oven preheating at 425. And that's what you just heard. It's ready for the chicken. So let's go ahead and put the rest of the sofrito down in there. And I'll put some more gloves on. Okay, so I'll put my sofrito and everything else that I think it might need to put in there. I'm going to put the rest of my lemon juice. Just sprinkle that in. Remember, it's called Greek lemon chicken and potato. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my potatoes into the chicken. And the only thing I'm going to put on top of these potatoes now is going to be some salt and black pepper. And then I'll mix everything up once again. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of oil, and I'm going to be using some sunflower oil. I'll put that down into the roasting pan that I'm going to be using. Let's get a brush. Okay, let's brush that pan and get it good and coated. This is smelling really, really good. Okay, so now I'm going to go in again. Before I do that, we're going to put our onions and a few bell pepper down in the bottom of your roaster pan. Okay, and we're going to mix this up once again. Come back here, potato. Oh yeah. Okay, so now the chicken is really good and coated. Now you can do this and marinate it for a few hours, or you can marinate it overnight. But I'm kind of crunched for time today, so I'm just going to go ahead and season up everything and start putting my pieces of chicken. And you want to put your chicken into the roaster with the skin side up. We're going to space the chicken out. I have 10 pieces of chicken, and in between each piece of chicken, we're going to put the potatoes. All right, let's toss the potatoes. And put the potatoes down in there as well. All right, so now we have some marinade that's left in the bowl. We want to go ahead and put that down on top of your chicken and potatoes. Just scrape that bowl really good. And this dish is going to have a lot of flavor. All right, let's go ahead and pop these in the oven. And we will be putting them in a 425-degree oven, like I said, and we're going to bake it for 45 minutes. But I'm going to check it after 30 minutes and see if I need to move some things around. But for sure, it'll cook at least 45 minutes. So into the oven it goes. All righty. Okay, so it's been 45 minutes. And so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the chicken back in the oven and put it on broil for about 5 to 7 minutes to brown the potatoes and the chicken. All right, let's take a look. We're going to go ahead and take it out. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and plate up some of these nice roasted potatoes and roasted chicken. All right, let's go ahead and plate it up. I think I will do I'm not sure what piece of chicken, but anyway, I'm gonna put me a piece of potato on my plate. A couple of potatoes, some of these nice onion, and I think I'll do a wing. Okay, let's get some of that nice juice. Some of that chicken broth. Put a little bit on my potatoes and on my chicken. And then I also have some steamed broccoli to go alongside it. Okay. And this is what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna put me a little cracked black pepper. Let's try the chicken wing first. Oh yeah, it's nice and juicy. Comes right out the bone. Cut some of that tender potato. Some onion. Full of flavor. And the lemon doesn't overpower it, it just enhances it. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Try this dish, you won't regret it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell so that you don't miss a video that's coming out of Peggy Jo's Kitchen. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. Have a good day. Bye.